The day after historic right-to-work legislation was signed by our governor, a few dozen protesters showed up at the Capitol to hold a silent protest. The protesters said the tape represented how the governor has silenced union workers and that a weakened union will effectively cut the wages of Michiganders by $1,500.
Well, today in Lansing, Democrats are still sounding bitter in defeat, saying the battle has just begun.
24-hour News 8's Ken Kolker spoke to some of our local lawmakers today, and for the first time, we're hearing from DeVos, the subject of many verbal attacks by Democrats.
Democrats say if there were any bridges being built between them and Republicans, this has gone a long way toward burning it down. And for that, they blame Governor Snyder and, at least in part, a man they believe strongly influenced him, former gubernatorial candidate Dick DeVos.
He's shown that when push comes to shove, he's going to take orders from people like Dick DeVos and other CEOs who want this to go through.
It certainly, I think, has poisoned the well a lot here in Lansing for any bipartisan compromise on things going forward.
The vote among West Michigan's nearly 24 House members followed party lines. But 6 of the 64 House Republicans joined Democrats to vote no, 5 of those from Southeast Michigan, a union stronghold.
I think that the Republican Party is being driven by the extreme right wing, and they were able to strong-arm people.
This is a fight pitting big business against unions. The right-to-work law is seen as a way to weaken both unions and the Democratic Party. The governor at one time voiced opposition to right-to-work, but has said that changed after Democrats pushed for Proposal 2, a pro-union constitutional amendment that failed.
I think, when the governor's talking now and his lips are moving, it's very difficult to know if anything he says is what he believes.
The law means that workers will no longer have to join unions, but can still get union benefits. Republicans say it's best for the state and will lead to more jobs. Democrats say it was shoved through without a public hearing and with little debate.
Obviously, I would rather it was done a year ago in March when we first put it forward. And I don't like lame duck in anything we do. But everything was done legally, and, I think the debate was not squelched in any way.
As for Dick DeVos, he told 24-hour News 8's Rick Albin that he supported the law.
There are some who operate from a sense of vengeance and retribution, and I'm hearing far too much rhetoric from some now who are talking about how there needs to be retribution. I hope that doesn't happen and that we move on now to figure out a brighter future for all of us.
The law is expected to take effect 90 days after the end of session, or around the 1st of April. In Lansing, Ken Kolker, 24-hour News 8.